Is there a real threat right now to the U.S. dollar's status as the world's reserve currency?
Yes, there is a threat. It's an evolutionary type of process. There's not yet a good alternative in the form of a currency per se, but people are not investors, big, large institutional investors, don't run out necessarily to alternative currency because the three major reserve currencies all have the same basic problem. That's why they move into a new storehold of wealth. And you see that the storehold of wealth, like in 1933 reaction, is equities, is gold, is other asset classes that go up. So when you buy a company and you have low returns on your bonds and so on, that is that kind of movement. But the same is true for gold and other asset classes. If that gets too far, and it's standing the risk of, it's very dangerous. It looks like a currency defense. In other words, if those who are holding bonds, which are a lot, choose to sell the bonds because they're not providing a good return, and they're not, and because there's so much debt production and debt monetization, that puts the Federal Reserve or other central banks in the very difficult position of operating like a currency defense. Mechanistically, as money leaves that debt, that means either interest rates would rise, which would be terrible for the economy and markets, or they're forced to buy more and more. And that is how a spiral could occur.